So today we're going to unpack a trend that's quietly trying to take over your phone, the Super App. We're going to dive into what it is and why some people are calling it the next big thing.
You know that feeling, right? Scrolling through endless pages of apps. You got one for a ride, another for food, a third one for payments. It's called app fatigue, and it's a real thing. But what if you could just bundle all of that into one single, powerful experience?
Well, that right there, that's the whole promise behind a super app. A single, unified platform that handles pretty much everything you need. So let's break down exactly what that means.
Okay, so first things first, let's get a really clear definition. What exactly is a super app?
You know, the source material puts it perfectly. It's basically an all-in-one ecosystem right there in your pocket. So instead of having a dozen specialized tools, you get one digital Swiss Army knife. And this isn't just about convenience. It fundamentally changes the whole user experience.
To make this a bit more real, just think of your phone as a digital department store. Each of these services you see, that's a different aisle. You can hail a ride, then pop over and order groceries, book a flight, or even find a handyman, all without ever leaving the store. It's all about integrating your entire daily life into one single interface.
Okay, so we know what it is, but why is this model gaining so much traction? What are the real advantages for both the companies that build them and for us, the people actually using them?
This table really lays it all out. For users like us, it's about going from a clunky, fragmented experience to something totally seamless. But for the businesses, man, the benefits are even bigger. Instead of high churn, people deleting the app after a week, you get real loyalty. And critically, you go from one single way of making money to having all these diversified revenue streams. This creates this incredible data flywheel, where insights from your ride-hailing can lead to promos for food delivery, making the whole platform smarter and, frankly, stickier.
And the scale of this potential is just staggering. We're not just talking about a handful of services here. The source material points out that a mature super app can integrate over 110 different types of on-demand businesses. I mean, just imagine the amount of data, user engagement, and revenue that can exist under one digital roof. It's massive.
So the crucial point is how they make money. It's not just one way. By keeping you engaged across all these different services, super apps can pull in revenue from transaction fees, from subscriptions for premium features, direct in-app purchases, and, of course, highly targeted advertising. It becomes this incredibly powerful economic engine. This all sounds great, but how on earth does an idea like this actually get built? Let's take a look at the blueprint and see how this all comes together.
So the whole development journey, while super complex, can be broken down into 4 key stages. Step 1 is research. This is all about deeply understanding the market and figuring out what problems users actually need solved. Step 2, design and planning, is where you craft a user experience that somehow feels simple across dozens of services. Step 3, development. That's the heavy lifting. The coding, the integrating, making sure all those different services talk to each other seamlessly. And finally, step 4 is testing and deployment, a super rigorous process to make sure everything works perfectly before it goes live to millions of users.
And just to give you a little peek under the hood, this slide shows a simplified tech stack. Building a super app requires a really robust foundation. You're combining front-end frameworks for the user interface, the part you see, with powerful back-end languages to run all the logic. Plus, you need scalable databases and crucial integrations for things like payments and maps. It's a massive technical undertaking for sure.
So after seeing the what, the why, and the how, you have to ask the big question. Is this the direction that all mobile technology is heading?
This quote from the source really captures that forward-looking vision. The whole argument is that this isn't just a trend, it's a strategic move to empower users, drive business growth, and ultimately win in a super competitive digital world. It's really about building a future-proof platform.
Which brings us to our final, lingering question. As these all-in-one ecosystems get bigger and bigger, are we moving toward a future that's dominated by just a few massive super apps? A world with maybe less choice but more convenience? The answer isn't clear, but it's definitely something to think about the next time you unlock your phone.